Oh, and we're up against the number 12 player. Okay. Yeah, I can't care about what the numbers say, and I can just play and have a good time. That's what we're here for. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go hard into Trick Room. This player is very highly rated. But I think we just execute our game plan and hope for the best. Likely a Whimsicott Cali Shadow lead. I've been seeing a lot of those up against my team. A lot of them are Charm Whimsicott. I've been leading a lot of Melmetal into teams like this because they can threaten to KO the Whimsicott through their Focus Sash. So they only get one turn to be useful. Okay, so Calyrex, Kyogre. I think I just go pretty straightforward here. Max Guard Copycat. No reason to get too fancy. They could call this, and if they have Trick Room on their Calyrex, they could reverse it, in which case I'm fine taking the loss. More than likely, we're going to have to take a full power Water Spout on our or not Water Spout. Because if the way this works is we set up Trick Room so the Kyogre actually moves before the Cali Shadow. So if they're just Astral Barrage, Water Spout, the Water Spout's going to go first and just knock out my Liepard anyway. But in the other scenario where Astral Barrage hits Liepard, we eject out, bring in the Melmetal, and then we take a full power Water Spout. So yeah. But also we did just see the Water Spout there, so either they're Choice Scarfed or they're reversing Trick Room. Yeah. They just hard called. They just hard called me. So we bring in Palkia here, and we're going to set up a Trick Room with Palkia. And let's see, what do we do? Do we max Quake the Ogre? Max Hailstorm? Yeah, see, they just hard read me. Hard reading. The Cali's the most dangerous, so I'm going to go for damage into that and set up my Trick Room. Also, if I Quake, they could call it by switching in like a Rayquaza. So they're Dynamaxing, likely the Kyogre. But yeah, we're not doing well tonight. Everyone is playing very well into the team. So there's the Kyogre Dynamax. Probably going for an Astral Barrage Max Geyser into the Cali because my Protect is on cooldown. Yeah, there's the Barrage. There's our weakness policy. There's the Geyser. We're still going to live, but we're going to take a lot of damage, and we're so far behind. We do get a KO the Cali here because we have our weakness policy. But yeah, this is pretty on the back foot. We are slower than their Kyogre with Palkia. That's good information. So it's not over. They do bring in Zacian. Honestly, with a max Quake boost, we might... They're probably baiting a max Quake, in all honesty. But we're going to go for it anyway. And also go for a Spatial Rend into that slot in case they switch out to Rayquaza. Okay, so we get the Quake. We get the KO. We're so low that we still probably get knocked out to a max Geyser. But they are down to their last 2 Pokemon, so even though we had an absolutely awful turn 1, we are still in business. Spatial Rend comes out into the Kyogre, does a decent chunk. We're taking a lot of damage though. If we can somehow live this max Geyser, that will be huge for us. Oh, and we do. That's very good for us. And there's the Groudon. Yeah, so they're forced to protect Groudon here, but they might even just be Assault Vested. But yeah, our Astral Barrage, or sorry, not Astral Barrage, Glacial Lance will KO Groudon. And they're not doing a ton of damage. Melmetal should be able to win this if Groudon goes down. So we'll Glacial Lance, Spatial Rend the Kyogre. Hopefully Groudon's Assault Vested. They're not. They have Protect. Unfortunate. We can't protect bait because we also... Oh, but that does so much. They might even lose to a Spatial Rend at this health. Yeah, so we do knock them out. We get a critical hit. I'm based on the amount of damage it did, that was either a roll or the crit mattered. So it was very close. Either way, we went for a high crit rate move. So that was very good for us. And that should wrap up the game. Up again, I believe this was number 2 or 12, something like that in the world. So we take a really huge win, despite being really down on turn 1. So, you know, the game isn't over until it's over, right? We have 2 turns left of Trick Room. Nothing they can do. Their Protect's on cooldown. They can try to go for a triple, and even then, it's probably not good enough. They're going for it, but it fails. And the Glacial Lance should be enough to wrap this up. Calyrex Ice showing that it's the better horse in the back. Actually, it was in the front. Both the horses were in the front. We did not have the horses in the back. We had the horses in the lead. And our horse prevailed. Thank you for the weakness policy. And thank you for the massive win to bring us up on the ladder. Another tricky team. But I think this is a safe lead. Melmetal Palkia in the back. Honestly, there's arguments to bring Togekiss into this because of the Yveltal. But I'm fine. I'm fine bringing Palkia to wall the Ogre a bit better. They are locked in. Okay. Can I do something crazy? No, I need to just get Trick Room up. Don't be crazy, just make the safe move. Are we gonna get anti-Trick Roomed one more time? I should start leading Pheromosa. Pheromosa. What's good against Yveltal? Alright, so Trick Room goes up. Do we see a reverse Trick Room for any reason? We have a dual Wing Beat. We live. So we're going to get eject buttoned out. Life Orb. Okay, their Life Orb physical. And we're going to come in with Melmetal. Hopefully just tank an Astral Barrage. Oh, they reverse trick. Everyone has the anti-trick room. This is not good. I just need to... They're hard read. I just need to go into the Yveltal's turn 1. Right? Man. Double Iron Bash. But now we lose. They just Astral Barrage foul play. There's nothing we can do about it. So maybe I need to bring Pheromosa in the back so I can at least speed swap here. Yeah. That's what I need to do. Oh, they went into the Melmetal. That was not the right play. They could have just taken out my Cali Ice right there. Either way, I still lose, but it's not so set in stone anymore. Yeah. So when there's a Cali Shadow, because yesterday none of them had Trick Room, and today every single one has reversed the Trick Room. But the double Iron Bash is going to be enough to take it down. So we trade speed control and basically both of our Mons for 2 of theirs and 2 of our Dynamax turns. There's the Zacian. If we max guard, swap in Palkia. No, we max guard. We let Melmetal go down. Actually, we want both of these to go. No. That wasn't the right play. We need to go into Zacian, but hopefully they just take out Melmetal. So hopefully they're going Sacred Sword, Melmetal, and like Max Flare. Yeah, if that's the case, I probably should anticipate living. They need to Behemoth Blade the Cali. Yeah. Behemoth Blade Cali, Max Flare. So I think to win this, we need to bank on a play rough miss. Yeah, there's the Behemoth Blade. Here's the Max Quake. Yeah, so we need Pheromosa, is what I'm learning. Pheromosa in the back, in case they have reverse Trick Room tendencies. Okay, so now I bring in Palkia. I force them to knock out Palkia. Or I get up a Trick Room. Palkia can't reverse sweep, so I need to preserve Calyrex. So somehow Palkia needs to live this turn. So play rough miss, and they go for Max Flare into Calyrex. And then we get Trick Room up. That's what I'm hoping for. It's not the best out, but it is an out. It's a 10% chance to win. They do go for the Behemoth Blade. So if Palkia lives this, we can still win. There's the Quake. Okay. So I think we actually protect here. Betamax Flare into that slot. Again, we still probably lose, but we're going for like the slimmest chances to win. They probably protect Zacian here. But like Cali Ice is the threat. Okay, so they don't protect Zacian. They do go for the Rockfall into the Cali. Great. Activate our weakness policy. Last turn of Dynamax. We get a big Earth Power into the Zacian. Hopefully it's enough to put it in range of a +2 Glacial Lance. Oh, we already lost our weakness policy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, and they doubled. Great. That's huge. So now the Groudon needs to go down to the Glacial Lance. Alright, there's the Protect on the Zacian. So Cali, again, just needs to live this turn. Ideally, we knock out the Groudon, but it's not so simple. They are full health, and they barely hang on. They are slower than our... Oh, but Fire Punch, we live 13. Do we live a... Do we live a Sandstorm tick? I need to do some quick math. 207 divided by 16 is 12. We live on 1 HP. Oh my gosh. So they have to go for a double protect. And we have to hit a high horsepower. No way. No way. Calculated. Double protect fails. High horsepower connects. Yo. Oh, that's huge. I can't believe we won that. Another fatal turn one.